Hello, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I was picking up on some energies on the pre-shuffle of meditation, opening up to abundance, walking through certain doorways, moving through, transitioning from one place to another, opening up to what is in store, what abundance is in store. That could be masculine or feminine, that could be both, that could be for the connection. It's just pre-shuffle energy. I like to point it out. But we're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. Let's go ahead and get some oracle cards for the masculine. Just one oracle card, for the masculine. House. I'm getting a sense of belonging. A home represents where you belong, where you live, where you reside, where you go every day. Maybe thinking about it, contemplating deals, selling, buying a home. A couple of different things are coming up with that, but let's go ahead and get one for mutual energy. We'll pull cards and see what that's about. Let's get a oracle card for mutual. The three monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. It is an idea of covering your eyes, covering your ears, and not speaking in certain situations. Just sitting there, being blind, deaf, and dumb to the situation, not speaking up. And I don't call anyone dumb, but it's just a term, blind, deaf, and dumb, right? Let's get one for the feminine. Coins. Feminine's focusing on her coins, her abundance, her stability. Yeah, she's following her intuition financially, I guess. We want to take a look at it, but let's pull cards and see what's going on. Alright, masculine, how are we feeling today? Being alone energy, introspection, doing some work, inner work, outer work, focusing on work. So let's talk about it. Masculine, how are we feeling today? Okay. The moon. Hidden aspects. I imagine if you're doing some investigating, secretly investigating, doing some research, maybe even having deep feelings and trying to understand them. Being a student about emotion, because a lot of times we feel and we know how we like or don't like certain emotions, but we never really see the root cause. So it looks like he's investigating. It's something about him. That's too many. Okay, hold on. That is a lot. Make sure they are. Okay. So let's see, masculine, how else are we feeling today? Feeling like there's something underneath the surface he's trying to look at. Yeah, judgment. Making a judgment to take a leap of faith. So it has something to do with how he's feeling and where he belongs, where he's jumping to, making a judgment call to move and one, take a leap, take a risk, take a gamble. It's light energy, but the feelings, I think he's trying to tap into his feelings and understand them. Maybe even looking on how he feels about the risk he is about to take. It has something to do with the belonging, wherever he belongs, a home, a house. Let's continue, making a choice in love. So it's a decision, it's choice about a connection, or a deep-rooted, intertwined connection. It is the choice made. It looks like a married couple here. The lovers making a choice in love to transform something. See, with this card in this deck, always seem like surgery. So it's like repair. So the doctor is there to either remove something that is causing illness within the connection. So third parties, negative thoughts, negative behaviors, characteristics, all that stuff is removing it because it's damaging to the connection. So with these two sitting together, it gives me the idea of transformation with the bottom of the deck, the Prince of Disc, which is like the Page of Pentacles almost ish, Knight of Pentacles. In this deck, it's like moving slow. It's dedicated effort. It's showing up day in, day out. Again, part of the belonging, the house, the home. So you have the Prince of Disc. The Prince of Disc is like United Pentacles. It's steady. It's true. It shows up. It's consistent. It's just slow moving. It's not, it's not the master. It's not the king. It's not, at the top of its game, which is, this looks like a day trader. And that's what it is. I mean, not looks like, but it is the day trader. And with the day trader, I'm sorry, excuse my nails. I've been doing stuff around the house and I had to do other things. Hadn't cleaned my nails, but anyway, you still see the day trader. The day trader isn't the stock, the guy that, a stock market guy, the one that works on Wall Street, but he does a good job and he's dedicated. He stays all throughout the night. You see his ties untied. He's been doing the dedication towards this new beginning in love and trying to be patient. Yeah, trying to temper any toxicity and go after what he wants, trying to nurture it, wanting to grow, wanting to expand here. Let's see what else. Masculine. How else are we feeling? Maybe even feeling like something was a missed opportunity, but willing to take the risk, willing to put in a dedicated effort for it. Let's see. That's too many. All right, masculine. How else are we feeling? Walking away. Putting it into something. Coming out of a rest period. Let's see. Let me put it together. We have the Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve so he can be happy. Looking for happiness, looking for fulfillment, looking for, being indulged and quite content in emotionally, right? Walking away, Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. something that's not long term, something that's not withstanding, and something that also needs to be abandoned, something needs to be left out in the cold. Let me see. Eight of Cups. Walking away from emotionally from something to achieve happiness. Because there is no long-term success, no long-term stability. There's actually lack. 10 of Pentacles to 5 of Pentacles. I feel like there's a transformation coming. However, it's a risk. It is a definite risk. It's a judgment to take a risk. And notice that this isn't anything but major right here. That's 5, 6 majors. Creating some sort of balance. Okay. Surrendering. Putting it into something. It's closing out of something, right? We'll clarify more on that. I'm a little interested and see what that's about. All right, there it is. Coins for feminine, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Focusing on work, focusing on your finances, your security, your stability, right? All right, feminine. Yeah, you're following your intuition. You're tapping in. You're moving in silence. You're probably not speaking about what you're working on, what you're focusing on, what you're paying close attention to. You're having some type of victory and success at this time. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. All right. Too many. Work with me, cards. All right. Yeah. You're having victory over disappointment, sadness, loss, and regrets. You're overcoming them. You're having a high achievement over that, and these came out together. So I feel like it is overcoming, having victory and success over disappointment and sorrow. I don't feel like that's separate, but typically, comes out how it comes out. Let's see, what else? Yeah, it's creating you're creating some type of balance. You're creating a change within your life, which is why you're paying close attention to either work, finances, getting coins up, you're just biding your time, you're waiting, you're being patient, waiting for your ships to come in, and then you're doing it in a silent, subtle way, which I don't know, but a lot of people seem to want to vocalize that they are becoming successful or working on being successful or, taking steps towards that type of success. However, it's not on a necessary reasoning, because when we speak on certain things, it kind of takes that energy and focus away just on that speaking part. Or what reasons do you have to even speak on it? Is it ego? Is it to brag? Is it insecurity? Because you may feel insecure and you want to speak on it, which I feel like feminine does not feel the need to do so. But I address that as an overall question, because some people do be like, oh, I'm just to do this, I'm just to buy a house, I'm just to do this, I'm in real estate, and it's all cool, but I tend to think that people that go into details and explain how much and what they're doing, it's coming from a lack place. It's because they have an insecurity inside, and it says that, hey, validate me, tell me I'm doing a good job, because I know myself as some part is missing, and that's why I do need to work on it. You know what I'm saying? I feel less than, and that's why I am working on it. Therefore, I need to let you know that I'm working on it, so I won't feel insecure about it, you know? But this is the beauty of it. Feminine's doing it in silence. She's balancing it out. She had disappointment. She had heartbreak and sorrow. But she's balancing it out by focusing and moving in silence. She's not saying a word. Yeah. It's like the activist. It's like taking action on something that she believes in. It's working on it. It's being active. It's being present. Fighting the good fight. I heard fighting the good fight. Let's see what else. Taking action, because a new cycle is what she's waiting on getting started. She's waiting for the lights to come on for a new cycle. So it's like just being patient, letting things grow. Yeah, because there's something brewing underneath that's to be created with all of this work and effort and attention to details and overcoming these things. Yeah. She's going to have a spark of creativity about a missed opportunity, or a missed opportunity is going to have that new fresh start, that new creation, right? All right, so let's go with mutual. I'm trying not to spend a lot of time because I feel like I've been going very long on these videos. All right, 3 monkeys. The Chariot, moving forward. Both are progressing, moving forward. Okay. I feel like there is forward movement, and it's to the aspect of opening up emotionally, being the therapist. It's understanding, not speaking on it, because it still has the 3 monkeys. So the therapist, what does a therapist do? Therapist listens. The therapist understands and processes what is being said, done, or acted upon. I feel like it is an emotional, intuitive move. Like moving intuitively. Whatever moves and actions are being taken, they're not being spoken on. They're acting as if it's not seen or heard, but the 10 of Cups is coming through in a fast pace. It's coming through in so many different ways and messages that things are turning around. There is a shift. There is movement. We're just not speaking on it. We're acting like we don't see it. That's mutual energy, right? When I say we, Anyway, I don't include myself. I always try and leave it as general because it is a general reading. Masculine and feminine, this is mutual energy between them. Feeling like things are moving fast, things are moving along, things are turning. But we are just not speaking on it. We're acting like we didn't hear. Let's see. Dang, you guys down. Oppression. Let's try that again. Got the 10 of Wands. Feeling like something is heavy weighing on you. Feeling stuck, trapped, bound. Yes. So maybe it's the silence. Trying to move away, trying to calm things down and temper the situation, have peace, have harmony. Try not to let things get too hot, but also not to get things too cold. Not let things die. Feels like you're stuck in a prison. And then the devil speaks to oppression. Stuck and bound. Stuck in a situation. Your hands are tied. And there's growth and expansion here. I feel like there's a sense of creativity, an open mind needed as well. Um, with the hangman being in reverse, I'm getting a sense of clarity received. There is a sense of clarity that was received and understood, which I do feel. One moment. I do feel like clarity was received and understood. I don't feel like we're acting on it. We're moving forward in a way. It's more like silence. There's a lot of mental conflict. There's still some confusion of what's going on. We're turning a blind eye to what is actually happening, what we intuitively feel. We're moving in that direction, but it's like I don't want to see it. Things are moving, but I'm feeling weighed down and chained to this. With the Empress, I'm getting the growth, the expansion, the nurturing, trying to. I'm getting open minded, just being open minded and having that mental clarity. It's like you understand the situation, it's just you're having an acceptance issue, mental conflict. That's why we have the three monkeys. So let us see. One moment. Let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on. Maybe because I feel like I didn't have enough words to explain that. How I'm seeing it. It's kind of like as a parent, sometimes your child does something and you didn't teach him that. That's not what your intentions were when you were raising him or her. And you're like, I know I didn't just see this child do what I think I saw him do. I know they did not just take crayon and draw on my wall. I know they didn't just let the dog put its face in my oven. It's a couple of different things or scenarios, but that's the best that I can give. And it's like I don't even want to look at it. I'm gonna just tell them to clean it up. I'm gonna tell them to clean it up themselves. Like I understand, but I don't understand. Oh God, that feels like a bad explanation, but that's the energy I'm picking up for mutual. Let's clarify the moon for masculine. Clarify the moon. High Priestess in reverse. Things are being revealed. Maybe even not following intuition. Let's get one more for the moon with this High Priestess in reverse. Internally, masculine's feeling like his immature emotions or immature emotional state is keeping him trapped, keeping him stuck and bound. It's being revealed. The High Priestess in reverse is revealing, because the High Priestess in the upright doesn't speak on anything, doesn't reveal anything, moves in silence. But the High Priestess in reverse, one, doesn't use their intuition, but also two, reveals, it opens up. It's the Emperor. He's trying to take control of a situation, trying to take control of the emotional immaturity, because the Page of Cups is someone who's emotionally immature, hasn't matured yet, still has flighty, timid tendencies, which is keeping him stuck and bound with the devil here, which is keeping him trapped, keeping him in this state here, right there, that kind of state. Alright, so what's the Page of Swords? Investigating. What's the conflict about? Five of Wands. One more for the conflict. Let me get one more. That's too many. That's too many. Let's try that one more time. One more. Okay, I guess we're going to do two. So it's like he's learning, he's watching, he's fighting to have that new beginning and move forward, move on to calmer waters, trying to move from whatever was causing the conflict, right? Because even before the Six of Swords, you have the Five of Swords, which is mental conflict, ego, mind games, manipulation, all kind of things are intertwined with those things. But you still have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands having conflict. Page of Wands trying to get that new beginning off the ground and move forward, right? Move away from those things. He's trying to learn, trying to observe, trying to figure things out. Page of Swords. That's the student, right? The Judgment. Judgment call. Create some type of balance, create some type of fairness and justice within the connection, within the situation, trying to lay a foundation, having those harmonious, balanced beginnings. Because even with the Four Wands represents house, home, stability, right? Foundation that's laid, something that was built and that can hold up things that you build around it or on top of it. It's like the connection, making a choice in love. Yeah, because he's heartbroken, wanting to communicate about healing that, having a healing conversation, wanting to open that up, take action, healing the disappointment, feminine. Because there it is right there. We have all of these out on the board already. The Death card here. Transform a situation. Disappointment, loss, sadness, regret. Healing that. There's the Three of Swords as well. The sorrow. So it's more on the feminine side. Wanting to heal that for you. Alright. The Fool. Clarify the Fool. What's the risk? What's the risk? What's the leap of faith towards the relationship? I guess we're going to get 3 cards as clarifiers for masculine. Okay. It's like he's wanting to take the risk because it's like the relationship is having a shift. He's just waiting for things to come in. Aware of it, and it's like he's looking at it kind of bored, discontent, feeling like it's a missed opportunity, feeling like he missed an opportunity by walking away and now wanting to take a risk. See, but he's stuck in his head, he's stuck mentally. So that's where the immature emotions and things like that, it's keeping him stuck and bound, and he's observing that. He's taking a look at that. What's the Lovers? Clarify the Lovers. Yeah, 10 of Cups. His happiness, the choice in love. What makes him happy? What fulfills him emotionally? And going within. Yeah, where he belongs. What makes him happy? Death, rebirth. Yeah, seeing things from a higher perspective. Yeah. Transforming things, consulting about being independent and stable, self-sufficient. I feel okay. So the Hierophant. Okay, here's the thing. The Hierophant represents commitment, structure, or beliefs, religion, tradition, divine, higher understanding, right? But then you still have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the other part. To be single, to be independent, self-assured, self-confidence, and stable. So it feels like he's seeing the light about him being stable and secure on his own first. Seeing that, getting him into clarity on how to move forward with the new beginning, right? Two aces. Yeah, but there's some fears surrounding that, and he's needing to gather his strength in order to reach his happiness and fulfillment. He's doing things behind the scenes, looking, observing things, trying to do the work. It's kind of the internal part. I feel feminine's more on the physical, but we'll get to that. Eight of Cups, walking away. So a new cycle can begin. I feel like that walking away was for the cycle to begin because it was a burden. There was some heaviness within that. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Not communicating because there's still heartbreak and pain involved. Not taking action. Not even, maybe even a little bit upset. Because there is so much heartbreak and pain involved. Trying to manifest taking action so you can be happy. Again, the heartbreak and pain is caused by immaturity, and it's like he's doing a good job at masculine's doing a good job at looking inward, observing and collecting information, because a lot of times we do feel things and we do silly things as far as action wise goes, and we don't know why we did it, and then we're like, dang, that was stupid, or why did I do that, like not understanding. So I feel in this scenario, masculine is actually going within, doing the understanding and processing about his feelings. I feel like the conflict, action, how to move forward. I feel like it is a little bit difficult to pinpoint that forward point. Like, hey, this is where we move forward. This is where we stop that and we move forward to progress, right? What's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Moving forward. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Giving up on something that was long standing. Maybe even feeling incomplete, feeling the lack thereof, because you have two cards. Because the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is the lack card. It's wealth, it's worry, it's fears. It's the opposite of wealth. Which what that Ten of Pentacles in this deck identifies. So it's like you're moving forward to open up and be, make a romantic gesture, an emotional gesture. There's even a presentation of love, of emotion, presentation of emotion. I don't like saying love because people's like, oh, he loves me. Yes, we understand. It's just cups represent emotion, not just love. It could represent emotion of happiness, an emotion of sadness, disappointment, Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, we're not getting anything started, nothing's being created, nothing's being acted upon, and he's wanting to take a risk. Not doing so, but he has the mental clarity to do so, wanting to become stable in order to take those actions, trying to find stability, trying to find where he belongs, because even with the Ten of Cups, we speak of family, love, emotion, happiness, right? For total emotional fulfillment. When you say emotional fulfillment, do I feel valued? Yes. Do I feel happy? Yes. Do I feel needed? Yes. Do I feel Like I'm supported. Yes. Those are the aspects of the Ten of Cups, not just being married with children in a house, living together. That is I'm going to say a 3D depiction of happiness. Happiness and the Ten of Cups equate to what you feel and what you value to put a smile on your face. Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for feminine. Queen of Swords in reverse. I keep getting not talking, not talking, not talking. One more for the Eight of Pentacles. Doing some planning behind the scenes, not making any moves, staying stagnant, looking and observing things from a different perspective, creating a new sense of abundance. Yeah. More pentacles. Pentacles, 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 pentacles. Trying to find that stability, security, observing things. Something tells me that feminine is making moves and she's not telling anyone. She's just observing, she's watching, and she's doing the work. Clarify the High Priestess. Empress. Yeah. She's growing internally, expanding beyond a missed opportunity and taking those actions, setting herself free. Yeah, that was disappointing. Yes, that was a missed opportunity. Am I going to sit here and look at it? No. I'm going to set myself free. I'm going to take action. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to charge forward. Knight of Wands. Clarify the Victory card. The Six of Wands. Yep. So she's still observing. She's watching. She's healing. She's healing from that. She's taking that in. That information in here. Let's see here. Clarify the Five of Cups. Yep. Trying to temper that. Being patient with herself. Yeah, there's disappointment, but she's just trying to balance that out while she transforms, while she goes through some changes here. Three of Swords, coming out of mental conflict. Yeah, she may be heartbroken, but she's coming out of that mental conflict. Yes. And victorious in doing so. What's the Two of Pentacles? Taking control, balancing things out. Yeah. I feel like feminine, protecting her peace, centering herself. I feel feminine is taking control of her life and putting her guards up, setting boundaries, not taking any crap. Pretty much not taking any crap, being the one that makes those power moves, being the one that grows and expands and heals. It's a lot of majors for feminine. What is going on internally? And it seems like nothing big is happening outwardly, but feminine internally, you're doing some major work. You're doing some healing. You're doing some observation. You're doing some growing. You're doing some expanding. You're even taking action. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking at the swords. I'm looking at the wands with the action. I'm looking at the pentacles with the finances and stability. I'm not picking up on cups yet. Hold on. Well, that would be the healing part from the heartbreak, I guess, from the disappointment, being tempering the situation. Let's see. Princess of Swords. The activist. Yeah, you're building. You're working. You're doing the work. You're putting in the effort to build. It may not be as large or grand as you want, but you're moving. It's moving. What you're working on is moving, and just be confident that it is, right? King of Wands in reverse, building and not wanting to take any action. It's something like, it's kind of like you're happy where you're at right now. You're being strong, but then there's a sense of fear and anxiety about walking away and just pushing forward. So it's something about walking away, pushing forward so you can have a new beginning in love, pushing forward with your self-care. Yeah, taking care of yourself. It's like you're doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. You're not pursuing anything. You're not chasing down anything. You're building. Let's point it out in this way. Say I'm sitting at this table and I have all of these cards are Legos. I'm building. I'm not going to go to the store and get more Legos. I'm not getting up to go ask a friend to help. I'm sitting right here and I'm building. I'm staying put and building on what's in front of me. I don't need to pursue anything. I'm building what I have in front of me. That's what I'm getting. It's your own happiness. It's your emotional independence. It's your fulfillment. Clarify the world, the universe. Yep, it's coming in quickly. Things are moving fast for you within the connection. Feel like you feel a new cycle coming. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Not sure. You're waiting. You're not sure. You're not clear. You have several options at this point. Yeah, you're stuck in your head on how to move forward. So, what do? You build. Thinking about the past, feeling nostalgia, waiting for things to grow and mature because you're not able to visibly see it or perceive it mentally. And that goes back to the saying, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. So I feel with feminine right now working on something that keeps her grounded or being in control and working on finances is the way. There is growth there is expansion there is protection there. It's just we got to get to a place where we can actually, what is it called, conceptualize what we're trying to achieve. So clarify the Chariot. Yeah, internally not making any moves, at a full stop, feeling like there's a lack of movement, but then the reciprocity is kind of sideways because so internally you may feel like things are moving forward, but internally you feel like things are at a stop and not quite balanced, but we'll turn it up. Wanting to balance things out because it is present and it came out sideways, so it means it's not an imbalance, but it's also not in balance. Yeah. Therapist, you're shining on the light. What needs to be looked at on an emotional basis. Okay, so we got the Queen of Pentacles, shining the light, taking care of yourself, doing the growth and expansion thing. 10 of Cups, feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling like you just can't have it. That's why you guys are not looking at it, but being cold, being detached, being distant, all the while wanting that fresh start, new beginning, which again, why are we not looking at it? Why are we avoiding it? Things are moving fast because you both are manifesting. You're in the middle of manifesting. Three of Pentacles. reconciliation, coming together. What's the Ten of Wands? Opening up, wanting to open up so you guys can have long-term success and stability. I feel like there was a tower moment, there was an epiphany, there was some understanding. The devil, you're stuck in the past. Stop. Yeah. Feel like it's strong nostalgia, emotional loyalty over time, growth like you've known each other from the past, which I feel like you're holding back. You're holding back. You're being strong. You're being courageous, right? Thinking about the past, trying to be strong, trying to holding on to those fond memories as well. But it's like certain things, obsessive thoughts keep you stuck and bound. Sparked by the Empress. Growth and expansion at a crossroads. Which way do we go? How do we move from here, right? Because I'm disappointed. There's a disappointment here. It's sadness. There's regrets. It tells me like how, yeah, you weigh your options. Where do we go? What do we do? It's like I don't know what I'm looking at. It's kind of like all over the place. It's really messy energy as far as mutual. It's just like I don't want to look at it. I want to take care of myself, but I miss you. And then it's like, how do we go from here? I don't know what to do. Let me weigh my options. Which way do we go? You know? Queen of Swords. Yeah. Trying to clear your mind. Have a little self-love, self-care. Again, more fresh starts. One more for the Queen of Swords. Yeah, self-love, self-care. We have to turn your back on certain things that don't serve. We have to address our issues emotionally and get clarity, which is why the Sun is here with the Queen of Pentacles. Understanding that we do need to take care of ourselves within this situation. However, we also have to address what we want. Hangman. Nine of Cups sideways. One more for the Hangman. One more for the Hangman. Yeah. Nine of Cups sideways, hidden emotions. I feel like there's some things that are underneath the surface that needs review. A little bit more patience, a little bit more growth, and a little bit more time will achieve that. If you don't mind, I think I can do some romance angels real quick. Alright, for masculine. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. One more. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. One more. Okay, two more. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, we have... on masculine side, we did have Two of Cups. We did have the Lovers. I want to say the Lovers were at the bottom of the deck. It didn't actually come out. Lovers came out over here. I feel like you're taking action towards this connection, making a choice in love, starting a new cycle, but you're confused on how to move forward. Feminine, masculine's on the cusp of making an effort, trying to get out of the deception, which is the devil, which is the immature behaviors, the conflict, the fighting, the pettiness, all of that. Trying to get things started and embark on a new journey. Trying to have that light, free, optimistic energy so he can move on. Trying to figure out where he belongs, where his happiness is. and going within to do so. And that's a part of the deception, because if you're hiding or walking away and fighting and doing all of those things in between, that is a deception, because it's a smokescreen for what you truly feel. And it's okay, but you have to communicate that, masculine. You can't just hide it, which where the moon is. And the high priestess in reverse is that, you have some immature emotions. You're emotionally immature, and to some aspect, and it's nothing wrong with that. We've all been there. We just gotta overcome it. All right, mutual energy. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, which is on a confirmation of, free yourself. And it could be with the hangman in reverse. I didn't think about that. What makes you happy is hidden. What truly makes you happy is hidden. You're ignoring it. It's telling you to free yourself. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I mean, I get it. The walking away with self-love, self-care, but it comes to the point of, where do you go from there? Did you finish all your self-love, self-care? Are you ready to come back together? Which direction do you want to go? And then that's why I'm getting like a lot of energy, like I don't know what to do, what to think. I feel left out in the cold. I'm gonna put my defenses up. I want to be cold. But bear with me real quick. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, it's telling you to free yourself. There's some codependencies here, devil popping up somewhere in the mutual energy as well on masculine side, which that comes with some other aspects as far as emotional codependency, not always addictions. So keep that in mind. Let's get romance angels for feminine. Did I say honeymoon? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like there's a want to. There's definitely a want to. Wanting to balance things out. Not sure which way to go. Wanting a new beginning in love, and turn your back on things that don't serve. You're trying to be a little bit more open-minded, huh? For feminine, we got express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. One more. Which, that's where I'm getting with the and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I mean, I feel like there's a movement. There's a new cycle starting. You're moving towards the connection. You're taking action towards the connection, and you are actually trying to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, but you're also wanting to explore those emotions, and you're trying to observe and learn how to heal things, figure out how to heal it. So both of you guys are more in an investigative period, getting information, right? Let's get some. What time is it? Okay. All right. Let's get some Kipper. This could be the one. Let's try that again. That was too many. Just one, please, for this could be the one. This could be the one. Unexpected income. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and it's coming in. The deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. I feel like it's a gift. I feel like maybe even seeing it as a gift, masculine, you may feel like hiding that is the gift. Waiting, trying to move on, because there is a concern about that behavior. Maybe the behavior concerns masculine about himself, not necessarily for the connection. Make the effort. Main male, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And soulmate, it's a great fortune. Yes, this is your soulmate. It's a great fortune to have. Not everybody finds their soulmate. Not everyone can be in partnership or union with their soulmate. Let's try that. Religious factors. Clarify religious factors. Ooh. Wealthy man. I just feel like there's an abundance of spiritual and religious aspects within this connection. Things that are guiding you guys along the way, like masculine taking the time to understand and figure out how to move forward, move away from any conflict, and try and be optimistic about moving forward, because somehow I feel like that was taken away. Let's see here. Free yourself. Yeah. From despair, disappointment, sadness, loss, regret, all of those things, the changes, they're necessary. So release what you need to release, because that's what it says. You're weighed down with the 10 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles is opening up to the 10 of Pentacles. So free yourself from that oppression. Open up. Stop trying to turn a blind eye to things. Honeymoon. Family room with the official person. Sit down and talk to your person. The family room identifies having to sit down conversations for me, to make a decision call, to change some things, put some changes into effect, right? Express your love. Ooh, got 2. I feel like courtship with the mature man. So I feel feminine is looking for, and I'm going to say this, and I don't like to point fingers, but masculine to mature. To court her in a mature manner. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, that's what you're thinking about. Romantic feelings. Yeah. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You have expectations. Yeah, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. But that's pretty much all I have for you. As always, I'm going to say keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow. Well, next week. Sorry. I've changed. I think I'm going to start doing weeklies. Sorry. But bye. See you guys next week. Bye.